What if I told you you could have an astral projection tonight, in the next hour or two, without years of meditation and reading all kinds of books and seeing all kinds of videos? You can do it tonight, because that's what I did. I discovered a method in a book which was like $5, and in an hour I was having a out of body experience, the first of many, which changed my life. So let's get on to it. Well, I just read this little book and then I followed the directions, and before you know it, I was out of my body. I saw and felt my hands and feet leave the physical body. Um, and then I tried it again, and all of me was out of my body. And then I was like, oh my goodness, this really works. This is amazing. And it was over. I was back in the body again. But it worked, and it was it was a pivotal point in my life. It was the start of a whole lot of astral projections. Most guys overcomplicate the whole astral projection thing. They need more time, or they need more video, or they don't know what it is really. Maybe AI told them to make this video, or they haven't done it themselves. I'm going to tell you the 3-step method that worked for me, and I wasn't even really trying. I laid down in my bed and I was like, let's give this a go. I don't know, the book said so, and it worked. Okay, so the first one is the sleep trick. Timing is everything on this thing. Go to bed as early as you can. Well, about an hour early. Set the alarm for like 4 or 5 in the morning. This is probably not going to be a day you're going to work. Right. Yeah, right. You don't want to be worrying about work and your astral projection. As a matter of fact, my first one was like on a Saturday. Um, and I didn't even, right. Okay, so now I've used this technique a million times. That's why I'm giving it to you. This is the beginner thing. Okay, so the alarm goes off at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Now you've gotten most of your sleep already. Your body's like, hey, whatever he wants to do, whatever she wants to do, it's fine. You know, if you want to have an out of body, that's fine. You want a lucid dream or something else, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do. But now you can use it for your whatever you want to do, because most of the melatonin aspects of your body have dissipated. You've gotten your sleep by this point, right? Let's say you went to bed around 10 and now you're getting up around 4 or 5. You've gotten plenty of sleep. I think for most people 6 hours does it. So it wakes you up around 4 or 5. You're awake. Don't get out of bed. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't move at all. Don't move at all. Think about your body and you being in your body. Okay, now you're going to think about rolling out of your body. This is the second step. You're going to think about rolling out of your body. You're not going to try and get your hand to roll, but you're going to almost do that. You're going to think hard about making it move, or your whole body move and roll out of your bed. I did the raising technique to it was like my hands and feet were just going to levitate out of my body, and that worked. I couldn't believe it, right? And you might even have astral eyes where you will see outside your body. I did that too. I was really surprised at how clear and just normal everything looked. You're in a movie or a TV show and they make astral projection look all wavy, and right, to show the audience this is different. He's not just right. He's having an astral projection, so let's make it look different to tell the audience that's what's happening. And then you kind of get that into your head that maybe that's what it is like, or it's just subconscious. But no, I got out there and right, so the subconscious doesn't rule. This is not a dream. This is the real deal, out of body, and it just was as colorful as everything here. and I couldn't believe it. Actually, I did it in the middle of the day, and that day I did have a lot of sleep, and it was probably 10 or 11 in the morning, honestly, maybe as early as 9. See, I had all my sleep, but this method works better. I use this all the time. Yeah, and then try and roll out of your bed, whichever side is most comfortable. Just try and roll out of your bed, um, and that works really well. Yeah, and so like I said before, when I got out, I don't think anybody told me, hey man, you're gonna get out and it's gonna blow your mind and it's gonna blow the experience too while you're at it because, right, you're gonna be so excited. Your everything thinks this is a problem, and boom, you're right back in your body. Experience is over. Yeah. So it's kind of like a wake up experience because your body really has no idea. The subconscious and the brain and the monkey mind and all that stuff really don't know. All they know is that you're going crazy. Well, you need to batten down the hatches and lower the boom and bring it in, right? And you're like, oh man, the experience was ruined. Well, there is a way around that, and that is step 3, which I have also brought up in lucid dreaming as well, and it works here too. When you realize that you're out of your body, before you go nuts, right? Find something in your environment, whatever environment. Now, if you're rolling out of your body in your bedroom, it should be your bedroom. Rarely you will like teleport someplace else right away. Rarely. Especially if it's a usual out of body. I don't usually have out of body experiences in the physical realm, but this one does take place there. And that's was my first out of body in the physical realm. It was just my bedroom. And the thing you can do to not let it get out of control and ruin it, to calm yourself down, is focus on one thing in your room that's attractive and go to that. And either feel it or taste it or drink it in visually. Like what I did eventually is I used to have hardwood floors and they were real wood. And I don't know, it was kind of amazing in a way. And I went the reflection and the textures and the colors, and it was a little worn. It was nice. So I went over and I was like, oh wow, this is really nice. Look at the textures and the colors, and it's real soft. And well, that took away from me going, oh my goodness, this is amazing. The whole universe is mine. I can do anything. And then boop, it's over. You're waking up. No, 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 no. No, you don't want to ring the alarm bells. Do anything you have to do. If you, and you might want to set this up. This third step is going to keep you in the astral projection instead of ruining it for you. And you might want to set it up in advance. Take a blanket that's really comfortable, something that's very tactile, and put it in your room. Put it on you, or whatever is comfortable for you. And then that way, when you're out, you'll see it, you'll know that the experience is real, and you'll also have something to go to and fondle, right? Or take your attention away. It could also be like a fish tank. I had a fish tank at that time, and I went right over to the fish tank. And then you kind of forget the fact that that this is all blowing your mind, kind of thing. It's a real good thing. It keeps you in the experience, and it takes the anxiety. That's another thing too. You can have anxiety. Some people, their beliefs are not too sure if this is something that they should be doing, and that'll help that too, because then they'll rush to the thing instead of going crazy. Oh, should I be doing it? Yeah. Some people actually have panic attacks because they're not ready for it. They have a belief that says you shouldn't be doing this, and a belief that says I want to do it, and then they go ahead and do it, and then they have a little bit of a meltdown, and that doesn't help either. It's all harmless, but it's not a great experience to have, especially your first time. And that can be totally avoided by step 3, finding something like this, right? Okay, so like you're out in the astral and you're like, oh wow, you know, I like how this feels. You know, it feels soft and rough at the same time. It feels like a natural fabric, something like that, something like that. Or you can, it could be like colors. A color might be really vibrant, and you go, oh wow, look at that color. Oh my goodness. Oh, you won't have glasses in the astral, whatever. But well, if you want to. Oh wow, look at that color. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is amazing. Take your interest and your focus away from ruining your first astral experience. May your first astral experience be more epic than mine. All right, so try it tonight. See if it works. If it doesn't work the first time, keep trying it. This is a tried and true. It has worked for a lot of people. Yours truly, more than once. Okay. Um, Really, the difficult part wasn't getting out for me. The difficult part was staying out, and that's always a thing. If you have any negative beliefs about getting out and not being able to get back, you can forget that, because getting out and staying out is the thing. Staying out is the thing. Getting out is like rolling off a log, right? Because you'll roll over and roll out. Easy, done. It's natural. Well, the astral realm is a natural place. It's set up for you. It's perfectly safe. It's it's safer than anything you've ever known and will ever have in this world. So really, do not worry. Okay, it might be scary, but it'll only be scary because your imagination is scaring you. Okay. So get out there and do your thing. And if you do or you try, and whatever your experiences are, put them down in the comments. I will reply to everybody, because right now I have almost no comments. I have no comments as of making this video. Channel's new. I've had a few channels before. I know how it goes in the beginning. So put your comments down there and we can have a conversation. I want to make this a community, more of a community where we talk back and forth on this stuff. And next time we'll go over what you can do when you're out in the astral realm, which is expansive, to say the least. Okay. So drop your comments down below and I'll see you in the next video.